Hello legal hustlers. In this video we will delve into the significant events surrounding India's journey to freedom by exploring the key provisions and implications of this pivotal legislation, which marked the culmination of India's struggle for independence from British rule. Introduction. The Indian Independence Act, 1947, was an act of the British Parliament that granted independence to India and Pakistan. The act came into effect on August 15, 1947, marking the end of British colonial rule in the Indian subcontinent. The act was a result of years of struggle and movements led by Indian nationalists for self-governance. Key features. The act partitioned British India into two separate countries, India and Pakistan, based on religious lines. It provided for the creation of two dominions with separate constitutions and legislatures. It also allowed provinces to decide whether they wanted to join India or Pakistan or remain independent. Transfer of power. The act transferred the power to govern the two dominions from the British Crown to the newly formed governments of India and Pakistan. The British government announced the appointment of Lord Mountbatten as the last Viceroy of India to oversee the transfer of power. The transfer of power took place on August 14 and 15, 1947, with the Indian National Congress and the Muslim League assuming control in India and Pakistan, respectively. Borders and Boundary Commission. The Act established a boundary commission to determine the boundaries between India and Pakistan. The commission, led by Sir Cyril Radcliffe, faced immense challenges in dividing regions with mixed populations and religious diversity. The partition resulted in widespread violence, mass migrations, and communal tensions. Rights and citizenship. The Act provided for the protection of rights and citizenship of individuals in both India and Pakistan. People were given the right to choose their nationality and citizenship. Special provisions were made for the rights of minorities in both countries. Princely states. The Act recognized the sovereignty of the princely states and allowed them to choose whether they wanted to accede to India or Pakistan or remain independent. The majority of the princely states joined either India or Pakistan based on geographical and communal affiliations. The integration of princely states was a complex process that continues. Impact and legacy. The Indian Independence Act marked a significant milestone in the history of India and Pakistan. It led to the largest mass migration in history, with millions of people being displaced and communal violence erupting in various parts of the subcontinent. The act laid the foundation for the subsequent development of democratic institutions and governance in both countries. Criticism and controversies. The act has been criticized for its role in the violent partition and the subsequent loss of lives and displacement of people. Some argue that the act failed to adequately address the concerns of religious minorities, leading to ongoing tensions and conflicts. The division of Bengal and Punjab, two historically and culturally significant regions, has been a subject of contention and debate. Conclusion. The Indian Independence Act of 1947 was a significant legislative milestone that granted independence to India and Pakistan. The act partitioned the subcontinent, transferred power to the new governments, and provided for the protection of rights and citizenship. While it marked the end of British colonial rule, it also resulted in widespread violence and communal tensions, leaving a complex legacy.
Thank you for watching. We're thrilled to have you here and hope that you find our content informative, engaging, and entertaining. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to join us for further updates.